Hello everyone, welcome back to TechBlog 66. Today, we are diving into a powerful Western drama from 1960, the classic film The Unforgiven. This is not the 1992 Clint Eastwood film, but the earlier 1960 production directed by the legendary filmmaker John Huston and starring screen icons like Burt Lancaster and Audrey Hepburn. If you enjoy westerns that go beyond shootouts and explore deep emotional and social themes, then stay with me, because this movie offers much more than horseback chases and frontier battles. Let's get started. Introduction to the film. The Unforgiven is a Western drama set in post-Civil War Texas. Unlike many westerns of its time, this film is not just about land disputes or outlaw confrontations. Instead, it explores themes of identity, prejudice, family loyalty, and the consequences of hidden truths. The film revolves around the Zachary family, a hardworking ranching family trying to survive in a harsh and often unforgiving frontier world. But when a mysterious man arrives and reveals a shocking secret about one of their own, everything begins to fall apart. Plot overview, spoiler light. The story begins with the Zachary family living peacefully on their Texas ranch. The family is led by the strong and determined Ben Zachary, played by Burt Lancaster. He is protective, practical, and deeply committed to keeping his family safe. Living with them is Rachel Zachary, portrayed by Audrey Hepburn. Rachel is loving, kind, and deeply attached to her family. However, rumors begin to spread after an old man claims that Rachel is not biologically a Zachary. According to him, she was adopted as a baby after her Native American family was killed. This revelation shakes the entire community. The Zacharys, who once saw themselves as respected members of society, suddenly find themselves under suspicion and judgment. Neighbors begin to question Rachel's identity. Tensions rise not only within the town but also within the family itself. The film then transforms from a simple western into a deeply emotional drama. It asks powerful questions: does blood define who we are? Is family determined by birth, or by love and loyalty? And how destructive can prejudice become when fueled by fear? Performances. One of the biggest strengths of The Unforgiven is its performances. Burt Lancaster delivers a commanding portrayal of Ben Zachary. He brings strength and emotional depth to the role. His character is tough and brave, but also vulnerable when faced with a truth that could destroy everything he believes in. Lancaster's performance anchors the film and gives it dramatic weight. Audrey Hepburn, known for her elegance and charm in romantic films, steps into very different territory here. Her performance as Rachel is heartfelt and sincere. She beautifully portrays the confusion, pain, and inner struggle of a woman caught between two identities. Hepburn's ability to express quiet suffering through subtle expressions makes her character deeply relatable. Their on-screen chemistry feels genuine. You can sense the protective bond between Ben and Rachel, and that emotional connection makes the conflict even more intense. Direction and cinematography. Director John Huston was known for tackling serious themes, and he brings that same intensity to this film. Instead of focusing only on action, Huston slows down the narrative to explore emotional tension and moral dilemmas. The cinematography captures the vast Texas landscape beautifully. The open plains symbolize freedom and opportunity, but they also highlight isolation. The wide shots remind us how small individuals can feel in a world filled with harsh realities. The action scenes, while not constant, are impactful when they happen. Gunfights and confrontations are filmed with realism rather than glamour. The focus remains on the human cost of violence rather than on spectacle. Themes and social commentary. One of the most important aspects of The Unforgiven is its exploration of prejudice and racial identity. For a film made in 1960, addressing these topics in a mainstream western was quite bold. The story challenges the traditional, good guys versus bad guys, narrative often found in westerns. Instead, it shows how fear of the unknown can lead to cruelty and injustice. The townspeople's reaction to Rachel's supposed heritage reveals how quickly society can turn against someone based on rumor and bias. The film also explores the concept of belonging. Rachel has lived her entire life believing she is a Zachary. When her identity is questioned, she struggles with feelings of confusion and rejection. The emotional pain she experiences is central to the story. Family loyalty is another strong theme. Ben's determination to protect Rachel, no matter what the truth may be, shows that love can be stronger than blood ties. The film ultimately suggests that identity is shaped by relationships and choices, not just by ancestry. Strengths of the film. There are several elements that make The Unforgiven stand out. Strong acting performances. The emotional depth brought by the cast elevates the story beyond a typical Western. Thought-provoking themes. The exploration of prejudice and identity gives the film lasting relevance. Powerful emotional moments. The family conflicts feel real and intense. Beautiful cinematography. The frontier setting enhances the storytelling. The movie avoids unnecessary sensationalism. Instead, it builds tension slowly, allowing viewers to fully absorb the emotional impact. Weaknesses of the film. While the film is powerful, it is not without flaws. Some viewers may find the pacing slow, especially if they expect constant action. The film focuses heavily on dialogue and emotional confrontation rather than continuous excitement. Additionally, certain character developments feel slightly rushed toward the end. A few supporting characters could have been given more depth. However, these issues do not significantly reduce the overall impact of the movie. Cultural impact and legacy. Although The Unforgiven was not as commercially successful as some other westerns of its era, it remains an important film in the genre. It helped pave the way for more socially conscious westerns that would emerge in later decades. By addressing racial tension and moral complexity, the film contributed to the evolution of Western storytelling. Instead of presenting simple heroes and villains, it portrayed flawed individuals dealing with difficult truths. Over time, audiences have come to appreciate the film for its courage in tackling controversial issues during a period when Hollywood often avoided such topics. Emotional highlights. One of the most memorable aspects of the film is the emotional journey Rachel undergoes. Watching her struggle with questions about her identity creates a deep connection with the audience. Another powerful moment is Ben's unwavering loyalty. His internal conflict between social acceptance and family loyalty adds layers to his character. The final confrontations in the film bring both physical and emotional tension to a climax. While I will not reveal specific details to avoid spoilers, the ending delivers a strong message about acceptance and courage. Is it worth watching today? Absolutely. Even more than 60 years after its release, The Unforgiven feels relevant. The themes of identity and prejudice continue to resonate in modern society. If you enjoy classic cinema, strong performances, and meaningful storytelling, this film deserves a place on your watch list. It may not offer non-stop action, but it offers something deeper, reflection. This is the kind of movie that stays with you after the credits roll. It makes you think about how we define ourselves and how society treats those who seem different. Final verdict. On TechBlog 66, I would rate The Unforgiven a solid 8 out of 10. It is a thoughtful, emotionally driven Western with powerful performances and important themes. While its pacing may not appeal to every viewer, its message and emotional impact make it a memorable cinematic experience. If you're looking for a Western that challenges stereotypes and explores complex human relationships, this 1960 classic is definitely worth your time. Thank you so much for watching and supporting TechBlog 66. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more classic movie discussions. This movie is available on YouTube free.